Hi, this is Vallisa from Lyca Radio, and today we are here with the renowned Indian filmmaker Zoya Akhtar. How are you today?
I am good. Happy to be speaking to you.
And thank you so much for joining us here on Lyca Radio. Now, we're just going to take it back just a little bit to 2015 when yourself and Rima Kakti put together Tiger Bay Films. Tell me a little bit about the company and what you envision for this company and what you want to achieve through this company.
So Tiger Baby is Rima Kakti and me. We basically are both writers and directors. We are interested in telling stories in any format that comes along. And in terms of whether it's not just to do with film, we are interested in podcasts, we are interested in culture, basically. Music, podcasts, music, fashion, whatever that experiences culture, and we can tell a story through any medium. That's what we're interested in. We are currently releasing this film, The Archies, and we hope to continue to work in all kinds of formats and take Indian stories to a wider audience.
And of course, your debut film was Gully Boy, which was very, very successful. How did you feel when that came out?
It was good. It was validating. It wasn't a completely formulaic film. The rapping community in India, it's a very precious community, and they're very true to their form and their art. And it mattered to me what they felt, and they validated it. I was happy.
And as you said, you're working on The Archies, which is coming out on Netflix on the 7th of December, which is a teen musical comedy. What made you come up with this concept and bring this story to life?
I think Netflix made me an offer, and they had the rights to Archies, and it was a comic that I grew up reading. It was a huge part of my childhood. And when it came to me, it was irresistible. As an offer, it was like, what can I do with this? It was very different from anything I've ever done. I've never done anything young adult, and I haven't ever spoken to kids. I haven't been able to communicate with kids through my work yet. All my themes and narratives have been skewed to 16 and over, to an adult audience. So this was an opportunity that was very juicy and also slightly scary. You don't know how to do it, and those are the best ones.
And actually, we spoke to Ankur Tiwari, and he was saying as well that he grew up reading The Archies as comics, and it just felt really good to be able to bring a story that you read as a child to life for the new generation. And do you feel the same about that?
Absolutely. Very rarely do you get to relive your childhood in this manner, where you get to recreate it. And it's interesting because you go back to that simpler time. You go back to a time where life was slower, life was easier. You had less, but you were happier. And to be able to bring that and to package that nostalgia with thematically things that affect Gen Z today, and to mesh those two worlds and those two lives together was fun.
And this is actually set in 1960 India. Now, you weren't born in this era, so how much research did you have to do to make sure that it was authentic to that era?
I did enough research. I also grew up with my mom, who was a teenager in the 60s. So I've anyway heard all the music, all the stories, seen all the photos. So it started from there. She was a huge point of reference for this film and its creation. There was the Anglo-Indians community that was researched, the pop culture that was researched. Archie Comics was its own research. So yeah.
So if you could sum up why people should watch The Archies when it comes out on Netflix on the 7th of December, please tell me what you would say.
I think, I mean, for the people that are Archie fans, they should watch The Archie because it is The Archies. It's the first feature film of a comic they love, so they should sample it. And I think for people that don't know The Archies, I think it'll take you back to a world that was simpler, a time that was innocent, and to a place that was idyllic. It was my escape as a child, and I just want to share that escape with people.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and good luck with the release of The Archies.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.